Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and to all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, another brand new episode of me, which is my disembodied hands over a whiteboard. I have my PS4 camera taped to a stick, dangled in the air, and here's my whiteboard and my characters. Last episode in Castle Blood for Dungeon Blitz, my character, Daddy McDeadface, died. Was murdered by skeletons, left his corpse to rot in the dark and be merely food for passing rats. However, the adventure isn't done yet. We have Snoglips. Now, Snoglips has a strength of 1, 2 wits, and 3 attack, with a luck of 1, but everything, wits, armor, +4, 6 defense, but I have leather armor, +1 defense, and I have a talent that gives me +1 to defense when I'm using a sword. I have a sword with +1 damage. This makes my defense 8. I have 18 wounds, and I had 3 torches and 3 rations. I also had 16 coins, of which I have none left, that I bought max rations, max torches, and a lantern along with the leather armor. I only have 1 character sheet. Foolishly, I've been writing on the same one. And so I had to erase everything, and I'm going to have to try and print out a new copy if/when Snoglips here dies. Now, last episode, Daddy McDeadface was murdered right here in this room by 2 skeletons. After passing through this room, bit of a eraser mess. After passing through this room and murdering a sleeping man. Snoglips can enter this room or this room and then go through any of these 1, 2, or 3 doors. We're going to do that. Snoglips is going to come in to this room here, and then we're going to go through this door here, at which point I am going to roll D66 and find out what is in the room. So, because I'm probably going to once again, I went and deleted, of course, all of my digital media that I used last time. So joy on that, but if I get it back, good. If not, I'm sorry. But we have an exploration phase, a combat phase, and a search phase. We're going into the exploration phase. So I'm going to roll my D66, with this being the 10s, this being the 1s, and we'll find out what is in this room. Ba-boom-ba! We have a 2 and a 4. So if we take a look at our exploration table, a 2 and a 4. We're going to mark off this room. It is a dark room with a fireplace. The ashes are cold. There are 2 exits and D3 zombies. Now, it doesn't say how big the room is, so I'm just going to make this another room of approximately the same size as the one that we were in. We're going to call this one B. And then we're going to roll for, well, let's see, there were 2 exits, were there? Yes, we're going to put 1 on this wall, and then 1 once again straight up above. So all of the doors are right there. Bingo. So we're actually going to put the zombies on this side, so I don't mess up the character sheet here any more than I have. But we have D3 zombies. And we turn to the monster table. Zombies are +0 attack. We got 3 of those, so they're +0 to attack. They have an 8 defense. They have only 2 wounds, and they are undead and that's not an H, that was an N. And they are a horde. Which, if we take a look, once again, I'm going to try and remember to do this properly because I didn't last time. Undead rolls -1 on reaction, but Horde monster gains bonus for outnumbering in small rooms. So for each one of them, they get +1, and there are D3, which means we have, did I already count them? Well, of course, there are 3 zombies. So we'll put 2, 2, 2. So joyous on that. First off, we roll for reactions, and we remember to subtract 1. Awareness, here we are. I remember to put it in the box. -1 is a 2. They are unaware. They're hiding in the shadows, and they don't even know I'm there because they're zombies. They are idiots, thank goodness for that. Okay. So in the combat phase, I have a target number of 8 to attack them, and they, because of my defense, have a target number of 8 to destroy me, son of a gun. So I'm going to make my first roll to attack. Target number of 8. Oh, goodness gracious, that is... I have +2 to my my damage. No, +1 to my damage, but that is just a 10, which beats them by 2. +1 is 3, which wipes out that zombie entirely. So that zombie is a deader, thank goodness for that. Unfortunately, that means they get to attack me. So with a target number of 8, did I do that right? Yes, I had a target number of 8, and I had rolled 10 +1, 3. Yes. I had suddenly thought I'd used a different number. I don't know why. 9. They actually hit me, the bastards, which does 1 point of damage. So I'm down to 17. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate the damage from Zombie McZombieville. And then I rolled a hit, and with a 7, and no pluses to hit, that does not hit. So I whiff it. Thanks. My zombie dodged. So, the zombie swings whatever appendage it's swinging at me, but it also misses. Thank goodness for that, with a 5. Hokey smoke, so I rush around. I bring up my sword and I swing. Oh my goodness, and with an 11, +1 damage makes 12. That's 4 points of damage. That zombie, too, is a deader. We're down to 1 zomboid. I forgot to add +2 to their previous stuff because there were 3 of them. But I don't think that mattered, so I screwed up again. I'm good at that. They were attacking me? That one is going to swing and attack me. I distracted myself. So here we go. 9, which is 1 more than mine, which brings me down to 16 wounds. Thank you very, very much. But I'm going to take this sword and I'm going to angrily strike the zombie quite solidly. 9, giving me +1 to damage from my sword, a 10, which subtract their defense of 2 gives me a margin of 8 gives me a margin of success of 2, which kills the zombie. This time I only took 2 points of damage, and I left 3 they were already rotting corpses, so that's not a big deal. But I left 3 rotting corpses behind from this. Thumbs up on that. So now we are in this tiny little room, and I'm going to search because it's the search phase. I am goofy beyond words. Here we are. I am searching, which means you just roll and see what you find. And we find 6. 1 gold coin. Oh, and 1 ration. Well, when you have rations, you know what rations do. When you come back here to gear and you take a look at ration, eat any time to heal 3 lost wounds. That's way down here in the corner where it's really hard to see, so hopefully I've got the table up on the screen. I am going to take that ration, I knew the word, that I just found. I am going to eat it, and I am going to come back up to 18 full wounds. I am now undamaged And I have the same amount of rations and same amount of torches. Plus, though, I do have 1 gold coin. I'm just going to put tally marks. So very, very good. Now we're back to the exploration phase. So we see what we find when we open up this door right here, since that's the room we're in. Yes, I am shaky. I have been shaky my whole life. I had to learn in high school how to draw and shake in straight lines. So it was fun. We are going to find, with the 10s and the 1s again, this being a 36, a 3, and a 6. Now, if you roll a number you've already had, you just click your way upward to the next one that's unchecked. But this is a 3 and a 6, and we find it is a large wood-paneled room with 2 exits and D3 giant rats. That was this one. This is a large room. We're going to call it this size. That's another large room. It has 2 exits. 2 exits was that? 3 and a 6? 2 exits. We're going to put 1 on this wall, 1 up here right next to it. And there are D3 rats, which is to say there is 1 rat in this room. This rat is a deader, I sincerely hope. So if we take a look at the rats on the rats table, giant rat. They are +0 attack, defense of 6, 4 wounds, and no special things. So my target number is just 6 to strike. And we're going to do that. After I roll for reactions? Yeah, I need to see what they're going to do after all. So we do an awareness check. I roll it over here with the chance of losing it. So we're going to re-roll that properly in the dice box. 1, unaware. This, how many, did I already say it? 1 giant rat is completely unaware of my presence. So I get a free attack. Target number of 6, I roll a 6. That's a margin of success of 0. However, my sword was +1 damage. So I do a point of damage. It's down to 3. At least I hit it. I did some damage. Not much, but I did some damage. It, with a target number of 8, tries to hit me. And rolling a 5, a bummer for the rat, huh? So, it being my turn, I ready my sword. Target number of 6, and I whiff it too, thoroughly. This is a very, very, very agile rat. Very thick, sexy rat. No. It is going to attack me, right? I got distracted by the thought of the thick thighs on that rat. It strikes and whiffs it entirely. So I, with a target number of 6, I hit 7, margin of success, 1, add my +1 damage to it. I do 2, it leaves it at 1 hit point. It still has a target number of 6 and 7, which does not, well, it has target number of 8. My defense is 8. A 7 does nothing, leaving me a chance to 7. Miss entirely. Hoagie smokes. I am so good. But the rat itself springs up at me, jaws a snapping, and actually misses. Thank goodness, that was close. But I, with a target number of 6, hit a 7 +1, 8, 2 points of damage. There's another dead animal in this dungeon. I am murdering things. I am a scourge upon the world. Let us roll and see what we find. Treasure, it's on the other side of the monsters page. We find 11. A precious gem worth D6 +1 gold coins. Let's just roll this one. It's here. 4 gold coins. So we're going to write down, this is a gem. I don't know. That doesn't seem to be, notes and stuff maybe, but I'm going to put gem 4 gold coins. Very good. Very, very good. So taking a look at our map, there's all sorts of doors that we can go through. There's one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Hokey smokes. So I think we're going to head back and open up this door right here. So we wander back down and we see what happens. We are going to roll. I'm going to try and find my sheet. We are going to roll in the box as I'm supposed to. 31, 3, 1. 3 and 1. Sheets cover the furniture in this room. There are 2 exits and 2 zombies. We're going to put this room right like this. We're going to put 1 exit here and 1 exit here. I'm not going to bother with the furniture on that, but we have 2 zombies. Now we already know zombies are +0, 8. There's 2 of them, so we'll put 2 wounds, undead. So we're going to subtract 1 off of our awareness. And they 4 are ready, prepared to fight. Is it a large location? I have forgotten already. It is just a dark room. No. 3, 1. It does not say it is a large room. So they are ready, and since it's not large, I do not get a free attack with a ranged weapon. So we just go right into regular combat, in which case we all have target numbers of 8. You know what? I'm going to track my wounds over here as well. I don't want to mark up my page any more than I have to, even though I'm doing a good job of marking it up anyway. So I swing at the zombies, target number of 8. And that's a failure. Luckily, it's not a critical failure, but that is a failure. And so these 2 zombies, well, 1 at a time, gets to attack with, again, a target of 8, and that's an 8. But with a margin of 0, they do 0 damage to me because they're +0 damage. So that was a hit that did no damage at all. Thank goodness for that. Okay, so I'm going to swing at this rotting corpse on wheels. It's not on wheels. I hit though. I missed though because they have a target number of 8. This is one of those kind of combats. Okay. It swings at me. Target number of 8 and another 0 points of damage done. How about that? Okay. I swing. Son of a gun, huh? Target of 8. I am getting these 2 dice over here instead. I am going to swing target number of 8. It doesn't matter. I still miss. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, though, they're going to swing. It doesn't matter what the dice are. They swing target of 8 and miss, okay? So I take a swing. Target number of 8. That's 2 points of damage, +1, 3 points of damage. Well, with only 2 hit points, I slaughter one of them zombies. Now, I remember now, they have +1 on their attack because there's more than one of them, but there were so many times that it was just nothing that it doesn't matter. So I killed it. It swings at me and misses horribly. So I swing at it, target of 8, still, 10, 11, which is still 3, which, boomba, that one is dead as well. Good deal. I like murder. Let's see, we are going to search, of course, and we find 8, 2 coins, and a wineskin. Okay, we have 2 gold coins. I'm still going to write some of this stuff on here because I've already started. 2 gold coins, tally marks, and a wine skin. Now, the wine skin look on the list here. A wine skin. You drink at the start of a combat phase to ignore the effects of terror for the duration of the encounter. I'm gonna hang on to it, of course. So we'll see what happens with that. And then we are on to the exploration phase. Once again. Well, since I hard fought my way through here, we're going to open up this door right down here. So, black is still going to be the 10s. It's a 5-2. Now, the thing about rolling randomly is you can roll for the final encounter boss on the very first room you open, because it is just double 6s. So, oh boy. But this is a 5-2. Room 5-2 is a large unfurnished room, 2 exits, and there are also 2 wolves in the room. So we're going to make this, we're going to make it actually large. It comes down that far. Oops, well, it's not a well-made room. It's kind of goofy looking, actually. It too has these 2 doors here. You can see how kind of off-center that whole room was made, as if by an architect who has shaking issues. So, there are 2 wolves in this room. Let us take a look at the wolves. This could be mildly bad. There's 2 of them. They are +1 attack. They have a defense of 7. Oh my god. They have 6 wounds. There are 2 of them. And they are vicious. So if we take a look at vicious, oh my god. They inflict +1 damage on a successful attack. Oh. So, yeah. Well, goody. I already sort of knew that it was over here. I thought maybe that was on top, but that's why it's +1. Still, oy vey, not good. That could be very, very bad. But target number of 7 to hit them, so that's better than their target number of 8 to hit me. Oh yes, now I've got a rule for awareness, and as they are just wolves, there are no pluses or minuses to any of the rolls. So, 3, they are ready. It is a large room, but I don't have a bow. So we're just going straight into the attack. I attack first with a target number of 7. And with a, 10, and I have +1 damage. That's 11. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 points of damage on my very, very first one. Goodness gracious, but that still leaves it with 2. And that's not good. So now, that wolf that I have just badly damaged attacks me with a target number of 8. And with another double 5, 9, 10, 11. I just took 3 points of damage. So I'm down to 15 hit points. 15 wounds. Thank you, wolf. So I'm going to attack. Target number of 6. Got a 6. +1 damage because of my sword. That's, which is 0 + 1. I did 1 point of damage. So I still have 2 wolves after me. It attacks with a target of 8. And with a 10, +1 damage. 9, 10, 11. Because 8 is my target number, their margin of success, 9, 10, and then +1 for damage. I take another 3 hit points. Thank you, which is 14, 13, 12. I'm down to 12 HP. I just have to survive this, and then I can rest or some such. Resting allows you, on the search phase, if I do not search, but yes, searching phase, you can rest and you heal half of any of your lost wounds. Hopefully I've got that shown on a thingy. So now it is going to attack. It just did attack me. I'm going to attack it. Target number of 6. I had a 7, which makes it an 8 for damage, which is 2 over, which is 1 dead wolf. The remaining wolf with a target number of 8 attacks, and with a 7 misses. So I, with a target number of 6, and rolling an 11 makes it 12 for damage, which is 6 points, which is 1 dead wolf. Both of those wolves are dead. I have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've taken 6 points of damage. I can rest and heal 3 points. Or I can eat a ration and heal 3 points. But that would allow me to search the room. We're just going to rest. And I'm going to heal 3 points, bringing me back to 15. So now we begin the next phase of exploration. Flip that back, and we're going to go through really the room. What did I do with my pencil? The room where it is only matters for the mapping. I mean, it isn't a matter that I pointed out to you. But we're going to go back up here, and we're going to open up this one off this room, which is to say, we're going from this room and then traveling all the way up to this door. So, let us see what we find. Exploration, a 3 and a 2. I'm lost it. Here we are, 3 and a 2. A dark room with ruined furniture and piles of old bones. 1 exit. Far corner are 2 wolves chewing on bones. We're going to make this room about this big. And it has 1 exit up here. And then it's got the 2 wolves. Now we're doing pretty good. I have actually survived mapping out quite a bit of this. We have taken on and won a lot of critters. I still have 15 out of my 18 hit points. I have still 6 rations. I still have 6 torches and a wineskin to get rid of things. I'm doing pretty good, markedly better than I did last time. So what we're going to do is pause this one right here, and we are going to continue next time with the much, much more efficient Snoglips. Snoglips makes Deady McDeadface look like, well, just another rat-chewed corpse in the dark. So, son of a gun, thank you very much for coming along with me. We will continue this room next time. A very good thing. Thumbs up, so you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a very good thing.